Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. We are going grocery shopping on this bright and early Saturday morning. It's 8:15. Aldi doesn't open until 9, so we're gonna hit up Walmart first, which is a little bit abnormal. Usually I go to Aldi and get as much as I can and then finish off at Walmart, but at this point I pretty much know what Aldi has. So we're just gonna go to Walmart, get the things that I know Aldi won't have, and then we'll go to Aldi. But first, it has been a hot minute since I've been grocery shopping. It's been probably a week and a half, which means that we have been eating through things in the fridge, freezer, pantry, trying to make things work, and we are out of caffeine. So I'm gonna stop by 7-Eleven real quick and pick up a drink, and then we'll get going. Secured the goods, now let's go to Walmart. Okay, we're here at Walmart and I don't really have much to share before we go in, but I did want to share that we brought back the paper list today, just for this weekend only, just for funsies. So we have the paper list. I'm gonna use my pen to cross things off. Next week we'll use the iPad again, don't worry. Don't want to use paper every weekend because it kills the trees. Okay, let's go inside. Also, side note that my card cup holder doesn't fit this, so we're gonna take my Stanley. It just has water in it, and we will continue with caffeine when we're finished with Walmart. Ready to get rolling. There's like nobody here. It's amazing. I had the dark blue bottle of this last time and I didn't love it. It was actually really strong. I'm hoping that the mild mint will be a little better. My fiance's been using the same deodorant for probably literally forever. I think it is, yeah, it's Swagger with the gel. We'll get the big one. Something somewhat new to my life is stainless steel appliances, and I've just been wiping them down with like Windex or just whatever spray cleaner I have, and I decided it's time to try to find something that's for stainless steel. And this is exactly what I was looking for, stainless steel wipes. Last on the list for the personal care home section is some stuff for my cats, some litter and cat food. This is the one that I usually get, and I think it's so funny how they put the security tags on them. I guess because these don't go in grocery bags, so they're easier to just walk out in your cart, you know? They finally have the hairball formula back in stock. My kitties actually haven't been struggling that much with hairballs, but maybe it's because I've been feeding them this. We are loving Legendary Foods items right now. Last week they didn't have the Pop-Tarts, but they did have the cinnamon rolls. My fiance wanted both this week, but now they don't have the cinnamon rolls. So just the Pop-Tarts will do. Just this section right here is probably like 40 bucks. We ate these when we weren't even doing keto. They're just low calorie buns. They're pretty good. Is anybody else an absolute wimp for spice? I always have to get the mild one. Did you guys miss my absolute terrible line drawing? Drinks. Again, I know we get a lot of drinks, but it's one of those things that helps us to stay on track because they're all zero sugar, so they don't like break the diet in any way. Today, the only soda that we need is orange. And of course, Martine's ices, which are basically soda, I guess. But they don't have the purple one, so I think we're gonna go with yellow, but not this one because it's ripped. Last but certainly not least, Primes for Martine. Monsters for Stephanie. Here's a little list check-in. We got all the personal and home, all the drinks, all the grocery that we can get here. Well, basically that Aldi doesn't have. They only have these two things. We're skipping produce here because you know we get produce at Aldi and they're gonna have all this stuff. I'm expecting to get all of this meat from Aldi except the cooked bacon, so we'll go grab that real quick. And then just a couple things here on the end of the refrigerator frozen list will come from Walmart. And then we're done. So we really just have 1, 2, 3, 4 more things. These Real Good chicken nuggets are actually really good, like in the title. And they're low carb, which is so great. Last but not least, we eat rice cauliflower all the time, several times a week. So I'm picking up 3 of these. I'm gonna tell you the total in a minute, but go ahead and guess in your head how much you think all of this costs. Keep in mind that we got all that keto stuff, so it's probably gonna be pretty expensive. Okay, my total was $189. I'm not surprised, honestly. I fully expected it to be pretty ridiculously high, and it is what it is. Obviously, we are really fortunate that we don't have to really worry about prices. Obviously, you always want to be conscious of how much you're spending on groceries, but it's not something that really hurts us on a weekly basis. But I am looking forward to getting back to a little bit lower of grocery bills once we no longer purchase all the specialty items that come with keto. That's it for Walmart. I think we made it out of there in like 30-45 minutes. So now we're headed to Aldi to finish it up. Okay, we're at Aldi. I don't have anything on my list that's an Aldi find today, so I'm still gonna walk through the aisle and see, but my intentions are not to buy any. We're sticking to the list today, and hopefully they have everything on the list, because I'm totally not going to a third place. A little behind the scenes, I always park on the little side lot where there's only like 4 parking spots plus the pickup parking spots, because nobody else is ever over here. And that means that I get the whole cart return on this side of the parking lot to myself, which is good because I film myself putting stuff on my cart, and I always felt like I was in everybody's way when I used the other cart return area. So now I basically get the whole section to myself, which is great. Anyone else's cats destroy absolutely everything they own, because mine think everything is a scratching pad. Produce first. What in the world are these? I'm not gonna get them, and honestly they look disgusting. Anybody have these before? Of course they don't have iceberg lettuce the one week that I want to buy it, but they do have several Taylor Farms salads. Absolutely delicious. I love Taylor Farms. I've actually worked with them before and they are the best. This one low-key looks really good. Okay, I'm gonna get it. I've been convinced. It'd be really good with some of those chicken nuggets on top that I purchased at Walmart. Instead of iceberg, I'm gonna pick up this organic romaine because it looks really good and green. We've been making a lot of jalapeno poppers lately, so we're gonna pick up some jalapenos. They're honestly kind of hit or miss here. Yeah, like this one is icky. Okay, I think this one's okay. I shockingly found some avocados that aren't hard as rocks. I could smell these cinnamon brooms from down the produce aisle. I love cinnamon. Yeah, nothing in the Aldi finds aisle is really standing out to me. They have those really cute ceramic pumpkin dishes, but I just don't have space for them. I have a really small home and I already have run out of storage space, so we're not gonna add more to it. For the last several weeks, my Aldi has had these pull-down shades on all the refrigerated sections because they said the refrigerators weren't working very well and they were trying to like keep them cold. And it was an absolute nightmare for filming. It was a nightmare in general, but especially for filming because I had to like peek behind the curtain, you know, and then try to stick my phone in there and film. But thankfully, the shades are gone and we can just reach in and grab things freely. What is up with egg prices? I feel like a year ago they were like $1.50 a dozen. Now they're $3.76. You know, I'm not usually a coffee girly, but I've been having it a couple times a week and it's a nice little treat. I do like it, it just kind of upsets my stomach. I get asked every once in a while, what are some good things to buy at Aldi versus other grocery stores? And I would definitely say all of the dairy products, cheese, almond milk, regular milk, eggs. Generally speaking, they're very good quality and the prices are probably gonna be better than anywhere else. I also have never had a bad experience with their meat. Okay, I have had one bad experience, but it was just kind of stinky. I don't know if it actually would have made me sick, but any other time I've bought meat has been totally fine. Their meat really is the best prices around though. We got this butterfly lamb leg last week. It was much bigger though, but it was really good. Unfortunately, this is the last one. It's about half the size, but I'm still gonna get it. We are going to cook this in the oven over several hours to make it nice and tender. I feel like this actually might not be enough for the both of us, so I'm gonna pick up a package of sausage and just make sausage balls with it. Now is your opportunity to guess in your head what the total is going to be for all this. I did get a lot of meat, so it might be on the higher end. My guess is that it's still going to be under 100. I'm going to go in the 80s is my guess. Okay, I was pretty close, 93. So it's under 100 still, but not in the 80s. I feel like Aldi is one of those places where you really get a lot of bang for your buck. I got a lot of stuff, especially a lot of meat for $93. Really isn't that bad in this economy. That's it for shopping with me today. I had a really enjoyable time, truly. I think I'm gonna try to do vlogs more often. I thought it was pretty fun. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week and I will see you in the next one.